All right, let's start with Toyoshima versus Enho. The records you see are the numbers from the previous tournament. Enho left the previous tournament with a Makekoshi losing record by finishing the contest with 6 straight losses. Toyoshima makes his return to Makunochi for the first time since March. Enho comes in low and gains an inside position. Toyoshima locking up Enho's arm. Toyoshima tries to outmuscle him, but Enho stays on his feet. Enho attacks with a dashi nage, pulling overarm throw, and takes the match. Enho is the winner. So Enho faithful, really happy to see him come out on top. We saw a lot of good combination of techniques in that match from Enho. One technique to another using his speed. Going low, gains an inside position. That's what he wants every single match. Toyoshima tries to crunch his arms, but Enho circles away, almost loses balance, but regains his balance. And look at that, Uwate Dashinage pulling overarm throw. The technique sequence is beautiful by Enho. He wins.
Day 2. Another humid day in Nagoya. Still fans packing the gymnasium. We begin with Enho and Kaisei. Enho with his right shoulder taped up, not a good sign. Kaisei back in action after sitting out most of the last basho with an arm injury. Enho diving in and getting a grip and taking Kaisei on a merry-go-round ride and out of the ring. Enho getting the Nagoya fans excited with that win. It's a rear push-out okuridashi. He's off to a perfect start, 2-0. Here's a replay. Enho circling around Kaisei, grabs Kaisei's leg, then his big upper body gets to the rear of Kaisei and pushes him out.
Here's Kotoyuki and Enho. Enho another small rikishi at 2 wins and no losses. This man is motivated to get his first kachikoshi or more wins than losses in a special prize this time. Kotoyuki's linear attack is hard to stop. Enho shoves Kotoyuki back. Kotoyuki returns the favor. Enho slips to the side and takes Kotoyuki out. Another exciting match. Enho comes out on top. Kotoyuki loses for the second time in Nagoya. So Enho advances to 3 wins and no losses. Enho ducks under, goes in low, gets a pushing attack going, takes Kotoyuki to the edge. Kotoyuki rallies. Kotoyuki almost has Enho going down, but Enho recovers, and look at that. After Enho recovered, Enho was quick to turn things around, and he is able to push much bigger Kotoyuki out.
Now Tochiozan against Enho. Enho, of course, injured that shoulder prior to the tournament, rested for a few days. He's gone okay so far, lost yesterday. He takes on Tochiozan. We've only met once before, and that man was the winner. In slowly today, Enho, he deflects Tochiozan. Tochiozan trying to get a grip. Enho trying a bit of everything, pulling, pushing. Slapping, thrusting, pulling again. In and under. Tochiozan tries a grip from the left, loses that grip. Goes from the right, tries a pulling attempt, in and under, and eventually takes out Tochiozan by Yorikiri. The frontal force-out win. And the fourth win for Enho, the third loss for Tochiozan. That had a bit of everything. Often the case with Enho, he's an excitement machine. He tried just about everything in this bout to get Tochiozan off balance, and it worked. Now he's pulling attempts, leg trip attempts, inside to try and get an underarm grip. Tochiozan just trying to get the handle on Enho. Pulling and thrusting again, pulling on the arm, retreating, then attacking. Gets an outside grip briefly, then an inside grip. Loses both. Squeezed on by Tochiozan. Retreats, tries a pulling throw. In deep, and wins by Yorikiri. Wonderful sumo by Enho. And the fans appreciate that as he picks up his fourth win after that loss yesterday.
All right, it is Enho against Yago. Enho, one of the most popular rikishi around today. 4-1. Yago's attack with the right hand overarm grip is very effective and hard to stop. Enho says participating in Hakuho's Yokozuna Dohyo Iri ring entering ceremony is a dream come true for him. Enho ducks under and goes for the Ashitori leg pick, but Yago is 80 kilograms heavier and he cannot pick up the leg. Yago has a frontal headlock on Enho and he's trying to smother him and take him out. But as we have seen from Enho before, he refuses to give in. Enho now has a belt grip with both hands. Yago doing everything he can to block Enho's offensive moves. Yago cannot get anything going because Enho's deep inside grip. Enho attacks and brings Yago down. What a magnificent effort by Enho to come out on top. Yago is much bigger, stronger, heavier, but Enho comes out as a victor. 5 wins and 1 loss. Fans are loving it here in the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. Ducking under goes for the Ashitori. Cannot pick up the leg because Yago is so heavy. Yago putting all sorts of pressure from the top. Look at the frontal headlock. Enho cannot escape. Enho so decides to get the double grip on Yago. Yago can't get the belt grip. Enho stays low. His lower body is strong and stable. Yago doesn't know what to do with Enho. He is defending against Enho's attack, but Enho slowly but surely improving his position. He twists around and goes for the Kaina Hineri two-handed arm twist down.
It's now Enho, 5 wins, 3 losses, going against Takagenji, 4-4. These young up-and-coming rikishi are clashing for the first time in the top Makunochi division. Enho has been wowing the crowd with his department of techniques on and off the mawashi or belt. Sole newcomer in July, Takagenji will block his throw from getting in any inside position. Enho snuggles into Takagenji, breaks his balance, goes inside and stays low throughout the bout. At the end, he picks up his leg and wins by an Ashitori leg pick. Enho definitely used his agility there to overcome the plus 70 kilo weight disadvantage. Enho moves up to 6-3. Takagenji strikes with both guns blazing, but Enho ducks and dodges it. Enho continues to deflect his moves and seeks to break the rookie's balance. He snuggles in once again. At the end, picks up Takagenji's left leg to win by ashitori or leg pick. Enho continues his offensive sumo, always staying much lower than Takagenji. Enho at the end picks up that leg and wins by ashitori.
It's Nishikigi and Enho.
Maegashira 11枚目 岩手県
They're meeting for the first time. Enho 6-3, looking for a Kachikoshi for the first time. He's got 2 more to get. Nishikigi 3-6. Like most of them, he'll be watching Enho very carefully. Enho in low, as usual, goes very deep, gets in a headlock, gets the arm locked up by Nishikigi, but he breaks that grip. Maintains the frontal grip. Now he has a double inside grip, moves Nishikigi back and down and out. It's a Yorikiri win for Enho and win number 7, and the crowd goes wild. Nishikigi drops to 3-7. Well, he does it so well. They know what to expect. Bloodied nose to boot. That won't trouble him too much. One more, and it's Kachikoshi. Look at the fan reaction. In low. Now he gets locked up here well by Nishikigi. The right arm of Nishikigi grabbing the left arm of Enho, but he breaks the grip. There. Gets in and under. A frontal grip with the right, now the left. Then he pulls a Dashinage move. Drives forward, wins by Yorikiri. Excellent sumo from Enho, scrapping all the way. Nishikigi couldn't counter, he tried with the arm lock throw, but Enho had control right to the edge for the victory.
All right, it's day 14, first half Makunochi bout of the day. It pits Enho 7-6 against Myogiru 8-5. First ever meeting. Enho's Kachikoshi has been denied for the past 3 days. Will he finally get it today? Myogiru got beat by Hakuho yesterday. He's hoping to bounce back. Oh, Enho very anxious to go inside of Myogiru, hoping to take an advantage at the initial charge. Enho once again. That's a tsukkake. That's a no-no. You have to wait, and you have to start the match on a mutual consent. Myogiru denies Enho from coming inside. Enho circles away, goes low, goes deep inside of Myogiru and drives. Myogiru out! Yes! Enho gets his first ever Kachikoshi in the top division. Enho finally does it. Remember the last tournament? Enho was 7-2 after 9 days, but he lost 6 straight matches for a Makekoshi losing record. This time, Enho accomplishes the feat. He gets his first Kachikoshi. Enho may be feeling very emotional. Enho attacks straight in. Myogiru blocks the charge. Myogiru gets a headlock, but that allows Enho to go inside, and Enho marches and beats Myogiru. Yes, I finally got it. How did you feel when you couldn't get your Kachikoshi? Well, it really was tough. Everybody supported me, and that helped me to achieve this.